Hello friends, it's Wendy. I am a paper crafter, a scrapbooker, junk journaler, a mess maker, and I'm happy to have you with me today. I have a project in mind and I don't know. I totally don't know. This is going to go on my mantle. I have these 3 hooks that are like on the front of my mantle, and 1 month out of the year they hold Christmas stockings, and the rest of the year they are just 3 hooks. And I thought, since I'm going to make these ornaments, I want to make this little bitty swag. This is actually probably more paper than I need. I thought I would try to do what I wanted to do on this. So my idea is to have these 3. This is the little itty bitty swag, right? And on it I'm going to put this. And I do like having the exposed cardboard, so we'll see how much of that I'm probably gonna do 2 hole punches so that they swag a little better, and I'm hoping it works out. So I did watch a number of YouTube videos by a number of different people, and none of whom I had watched before. I'm going to move you over, sorry. So I am going to attempt, let's see, I'm going to do like one at a time. Well, I'm going to put them all down. I want to make the ocean. I don't know how many of you have seen the TV show, The Chosen. Or is it a miniseries, a TV show? I don't know. It's something. And I love it. Anyway, I love the thing in the beginning. I love their whole thing where the fish are swimming, and then little by little, some are turning the other way. I love that. So I put out, let's see, I've got Mermaid Lagoon, a Salty Ocean, and Uncharted Mariner. Those were the only Oxide colors that I have. So I'm doing this with Oxide. I'm going to see how this works. The one I saw, I probably have to go out so you can see this better. She just kind of went across. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't have wet down my paper first. Although this is doing fine. Get my brush wet. Let's see, I guess I'll start going to the next one. Kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. So the logo, they've worn this on their shirts. They've put this on their things that you can purchase are these fish. A school of fish, because they're going in a circle, and slowly some decide to go a different direction. So this is the logo. This is the look I'm going for, and thought it would be a good one. Anyway. So, and this is watercolor paper. And I cut, this is about a 2.5 inch strip. I'm going to dry this. As you know, it's noisy, so I will speed that up. All right, I'm going in for round 2. I think I'm going to kind of do it the same-ish. This definitely needs some color up at the top. Now, if you've seen the logo, well, it depends. I looked it up, and there were multiple different versions of it. Some with a white background, some with a black background, and then pretty much any color in between, but a little more green than this kind of you know, water, but a little more green version of aqua than what I have here. Okay. That. I'm gonna go down to the dark. The dark. I love this Uncharted Mariner. I guess I'll do the center color. I'm gonna dry this again, and then I'm going to pick up the splotches. Having it be all smooth is nice and all, but sadly, it's a little on the boring side, don't you think? I mean, just having it be smooth. So I'm gonna speed that up, or I'll do it off camera. Okay, I'm loving this already. Like this part right there, wow, yeah. This is more paper than I need, but I thought this way I could like pick out which spots I like the best. So I'm gonna start just picking up blotches, you know, like I normally do. I think I might need to, with this being oxide, I might need to dry in between. Okay. I'm gonna come over here, do these little bitty blotches. And give this a chance to dry. I think I'm going to go over this with maybe just regular distressed ink, or I don't know, I mean maybe the oxide, just to give it a little more, see how it's still light down here and up here. I'd like it to have a little more. I'm not a watercolorer, I'm not really, you know, gifted in this area at all. I do love this though, right over here. It just, that's what happened, and it's fabulous. So I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be back. So I don't know whether I want to do peacock feathers or not. I think I'm gonna do Uncharted Mariner. I just, and this is just distressed ink, not the oxide. Kind of want to go around the edge, especially on the bottom, which I've arbitrarily decided that this is the bottom. Oh, this is just the color I wanted. All right. And I'm using watercolor paper. I think I may have said that, but just in case I didn't. And I do want this to be a little darker, so maybe I will kind of go over everything just to darken it up, since it's not hiding any of this lovely bubbling. And I have more than I needed, and I may cut some of it out. Now, I was thinking about maybe doing something special for the fish, but I think I'm just gonna find some paper that I like on that. Now it's just deciding what color I wanna make the fish in the background. You know, that one is so close, I don't think they'd show up. That might not be bad for the ones that are in the back, although I was thinking more of this darker color, but. So then this would probably be better for the ones in the front. Because again, I think that's not. I definitely like that. I'm gonna put these other two back and I'll be back. I also have this color. Wonder if this, well, I think those two colors go well together. I think I like these two colors better together. The next thing is, what size fish do I want? And do I want them all to be basically the same size or different sizes? So this one is from this set. It is, oh, I'm knocking things over. It is Sizzix, and it is Olivia Rose. This is a fun little set. I've made it a few times. And these ones I just got off of Amazon. I have used them before. I'm just wondering size-wise if they're just way too big. Well, this one's the smallest of them. part of me was thinking maybe to make the ones that are turning the other way this bigger, prettier color, and put as many of this size. And this fish has a little fin, so it's really kind of small. But I could fit more of these on. I think I will try that first. Before I continue cutting, I want to know whether these sizes really work for what I'm trying to do. So that shows up. I wonder if I shouldn't cut one in the darker color just to get an idea. And I may, some of those did have them. Oh, this is the one that you can't get out without like digging it out. Oh, well, I'm definitely not using this fish. This fish's work. I do have one more fish though. Okay, well, I almost think I want to do them all out of the one fish. So let me start doing this and see how I feel. Okay, so aesthetically, I do like them all the same fish. Before I move on and make way more fish than I need to, because this is a one fish at a time kind of thing, let me see how big these are and how many fish I could fit. I also do like them in 2 different colors. I like that a lot. So when I bought Sky Guy, I did not think I would ever use them. I use them all of the time. All of the time. He is just really helpful. I use him almost as much as I use snips. So I'm going to start with panel 1. Let's see what... They aren't really all the exact same size. That one's a little bigger. Now, do I like that or not? Maybe not. So that's perfect. I may tear the bottom. I probably will tear the bottom. Anyway, let's see how many fish. I can probably fit quite a few, especially since, okay, so say this is the first one, because they're swimming as a school in, you know, in a circle. But I'm just gonna get part of the circle. Oh, I love these bubbles. That worked out really good. And then like, I'm gonna rip the bottom first. Might as well do it now. I might as well rip that Band-Aid off right now, right? It always kind of hurts my feelings when I do this because I feel like I'm hurting it somehow, which, you know, I'm not. But my brain is funny like that. And this is the Uncharted Mariner. Yeah, it's a great color. I know I've mentioned this before. Oh, I don't know when you're going to see this. So either you'll see it just before or just after. Saturday, January 13, 2024, Tim Holtz is having another one of his lives. Kind of want to get that to go right in there. This one's going to be on a new color. From what I understand, because he's been bringing these colors out for a while now. I think he said this was his last one, which, you know, probably makes us all sad because, you know, he could come up with colors forever, right? Okay, so I want it to go like this and this. So how many? 1, 2. I'll have them all going the same way just to get an idea. Well, I can definitely put 2 more on there. Okay, I'm going to cut another one. I have not decided exactly where I'm going to put these fish. I might as well start out by ripping this again. It does break my heart, but I do like the effect. Where is this? Definitely like the effect of a ripped page. Okay, so if I have those there, let me straighten this out a little bit. And I think if this one's gonna go up, because this would be more like the flat ones, right? So it would go maybe there, and then so this one would only fit about 4. So this one does fit 5, but this one probably only fits 4, unless I have one going, kind of starting to go up. I need to put more ink on the bottom of there. And I don't know how many of the fish going the opposite direction I want to do. Kind of feel like I want to, there's 4 of us living here. I kind of want to do 4. Whether there's enough room for 4, I don't know. I mean, I guess I can make room for however many I want to make room for. But, so this is 5, this is 5. So we'll say I need 15 fish altogether. So I'll start counting. Okay, so I spritzed these guys. I'm not 100% sure I'm happy about that. I actually like it. I was just surprised that some of this went all the way down to white. Like that was white. Does look a little more like an ocean. Doesn't really have to. Like the logo doesn't look like an ocean at all. Let's see. So which is which? That's that side. That's that side. This is the middle. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep making fish. I'm going to glue this first one down. I feel like I have that just the way I want it. Okay, so I introduced a third color. I think that was the third color. Anyway, I introduced a third color to the neutral guys going in the one direction, and I really like it. And I also decided to do some where, you know, like I'm cutting, like this guy's gonna get cut off. And I like the way that looks as well. So that's fun. And I really, for being just kind of like this pie in the sky sort of idea in my head, I'm really liking the way this is turning out. So I will continue to to cut out fishes. Okay, I'm really happy with this, to be honest. I just had this idea in my head, and you know, I didn't even think about this particular fish. I actually had those bigger fish in mind. So sometimes the paper comes off really easy. Not this time. I want the ridges on the bottom, and I'm probably going to ink it my favorite ground espresso, because you know, when it's perfection, right? So, and I think brown goes with like everything, you know. I wonder if I shouldn't cut a little sliver off the top. I think I will. I think I'll cut a sliver off the top. I take all that time and effort tearing this thing. I want it to show, right? I mean, let's be real. It's too much work not to have it show. Oh yeah, I like that better. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Get this out of the way. Yeah, so let's do this one. So I made some additional little tags for the baby journal. Little clusters. I made baby's first bath and baby's first Halloween, and they both turned out stinking cute. So here is baby's first Halloween. I used the same paper. I did add this purple one obviously in, but I used the same paper that I've been using for everything. I just inked it with orange, and this is Quick Cuts, but this is Tim Holtz. And this is, I don't know, this is something that I ordered that I don't know. And then baby's first bath. If you watched me making my latest masterboard, I decided to save this for one of these projects, and decided, no, this is perfect for baby's first bath. So I did that. Yeah. So those are done. 2 more down, so many more to go. Okay, this is day 2, and the house is quiet, and I figured I better finish this up before the insanity that is my home once everybody gets home from work. Thought I would, I think I need to glue, well, maybe not. I'm going to stitch and then have a bow, and then I have those 3 hooks. I'm just going to hang these on the 3 hooks. I was thinking about doing a swag like this, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to first ink these. I've either shown this before or at least talked about it. I've got some glue on there. Maybe I should move this over. All right, so I'm going to, I want this to be a little more water-like, I guess. So this is Uncharted Mariner, which is now a new favorite. I'm adding it to Wendy's Heart List. Okay, and this is what you do. Yeah. You just, you know, squiggle it around. I think I showed you one where I just took a blending tool and stripped it down around the thread. That might be a little less messy than this. But I felt like being messy. I think this is a little faster maybe. I don't know. It might give a little different look too, because you might not get every little bit of it. I don't know. It's just another way of inking up your thread. And this is something, I know I got this at Hobby Lobby because I was looking at the brand. So this was something I got, but I've got it a while back. I'm going to stitch this on like I do my junk journals. All right, so I'm going to let this dry, and I'm going to wash my fingers off, and I'll be back. Wow, I wonder how long my fingers will be blue. Well, we'll see. I wanted to share that I got some mail. I haven't even opened these yet, but this is dried marigold Oxide. This came in a 4-pack. And this is tea dye Oxide. And this one is Rusty Hinge. I like Rusty Hinge. And, oh, It's on my desk. Ha! Yeah, ground espresso. But so I have more oxides. So yay, that is really exciting. I grabbed a nice fat needle. Get it to, there we go. So that I can thread 2 threads. Ooh, let's get it in frame too. There we go. So I want 2 threads through here. I grabbed my awl because I'm giving this my all. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do it in the middle. And so I like it when it looks, let's see. So I'm gonna go through the hole. And I'm going to pick up the loop. Let's see, did you see that? So I went through the hole and I am picking up the loop and I am pulling it tight. And that's, I'm going to then tie this onto my hook. I'm going to repeat that for you because I have to do it 3 times. That was 1. Let's see if I can get both of these to go this time. No. These both have multiple threads going through them. So, okay, so if I twisted it, because it's already fraying, it's just, you know, it's all right. And then I'm going to give it my all. And then I'm going to go through the front because I want to have the loop. And then I'm gonna catch that loop and pull it up. And there we go. And the 3rd time. I know, now it's boring, right? Like, okay, so I saw it twice. That's all I need to see it. But I have to do it 1 more time. So I might as well show you. Make sure I have got it all in frame. Make sure that it's, there we go, look at that. That time, it worked out really good. Give it my all. Now this is a bigger hole than I would do if I was making a junk journal. But that is the beauty of an awl. Go, because it gets wide, it gets, you know, starts out narrow and it gets bigger. So depending on how far you push in, depends on how big your hole is. I needed it big enough to do this. And now I will put all of my needles back. These are all different size needles for a wide variety of different things. So I keep them all together and I keep them with my awl. Okay. So the next thing I will show you is them hanging up. Okay, so here they are. I'll pull out a little bit. I still haven't gotten my clips yet for the cotton. I kind of hoped that they would look, well, I kind of hoped to swag them, but clearly there's not any extra room between them and the fireplace thing. But I do have these, you can see my legs and my plants and then the other, I have my other 1 ornament. But hey, I'm gonna have more, right? I'm gonna have more. And I like how this turned out. I think it was fun. And so 11 months out of the year, the hooks are not just there for nothing, right? Yeah. So if you enjoyed this, give it a big thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.